Welcome back to Pokemon Sterling Silver Hardcore Nuzlocke Challenge. My friends, it is time for the Bugsy fight. Usually a run killer, a really hard early game fight for sure. I have a damn ass good team for this fight. This team is really fucking strong for this fight. That is a team. Let's check everything just like super carefully here. So we are not making any mistake. So for it as a lead Pokemon. Then we have Azu. Azu is actually only a backup with Silscarf here. Because I couldn't find a really good 6th Mon. Graveler was a possibility, but we just don't need that. Azu is just better actually. Yeah, it's just a backup. Adamant 30 attack is unfair, by the way. This is just so disgusting. Golbat, Shadow Tag. Yeah, we got the Shell Bell. Shell Bell is, in my opinion, the best item for Golbat in this fight, always. So I used Rock Smash, the TM Rock Smash on my Poliwhirl. So yeah, to get the Shell Bell, we can remove that anyways. In Goldenrod, and it's a XP share bot at the moment. So then we have Arbok, a really important Pokemon in this fight. Only with 8 attack IVs, it's still really good in this fight. We have Cherry Berry, Quagsire. I'm just realizing that I rolled a lot of abilities really good here, by the way. That's amazing, of course. Yeah. So, this is Cherry Berry, not Berry Juice. What is really nice, because with that I can save my Berry Juice for the Whitney fight. I like that. And then we have my goat Fanfi with as well Oranberry in this fight. Okay, I will talk about the Cherry Berry as well, why we have the Cherry Berry on Quagsire instead of something else. Yeah, let's just go in. Let's start. The plan is pretty decent. The team is also pretty decent. And I think for it is one of the best lead mons here, actually. Azu is not that great anymore. My Azu is even strong enough for this Illumise. We can just straight up just fake out into Body Slam. We never die to Shockwave crit. Just kill it. That is usually not possible. But I'm adamant max attack. But we will still use for it here. And even with 0 speed... oh, that's a huge crit, yeah. It is actually a huge crit. Do we kill with knockoff? If we kill with knockoff, it is a huge crit for sure. We have a range. Otherwise, it will not matter if we just, yeah. Now the crit doesn't really matter. Because we was eating that HP bug anyways. And now the crit just don't matter. We are faster, that's why. So we would just double knockoff. In the end, it didn't really matter here that we crit. Okay. Because fake out into double knockoff was always killing. So I will just take that, I think, instead of Flame Wheel. Hope that is not a mistake. But I would like to have Zen Headbutt. We can use that for some small stuff probably. Let's see. Yeah, and this is always Heracross. And Heracross wants to use always Arm Thrust on my forehead. Yeah, it will always be Arm Thrust. It's the highest roll. There are overlapping rolls with Aerial Ace, I think, but I'm not even sure about that. AI is always going for highest roll, so it is Arm Thrust, always, on Forehead. Like, Forehead and Azu are baiting always Arm Thrust. Until they are in random move range, of course, but, yeah. Okay, so we will go to Golbat here on this Arm Thrust. That is one of the best Pokemons for Heracross, actually. Golbat is just really strong in this fight. Okay. We have the Shell Bell. We will recover a lot of HP. We still don't want to get the crit here. It would be nice because, yeah, look at this HP. What we will get back. Look at this. That was an Oranberry, by the way. Aerial Ace. No crit is really nice. And Wing Attack kills. Amazing. Okay, this will bait in Enereed, and it was not that easy to play around that Pokemon, because I cannot lose HP on my Quagsire. That's really important. That's really, really, really important, actually. So we have to beat this now, somehow. And I have a good plan, a decent plan for that. We'll go to Fanfi on the ground move. Always ground move here. There's a Rock Slide. And the good news is, we are never dead to Leech Life. We can't get crit simply. There's one small problem. One small problem. I need to use Rock Thump here. Because I need damage on this. I don't need the drop, the speed drop. I need damage on this. The problem is, Rock Thump have one exactly roll to kill this on a crit. If this happens, it's a 1 into 16 into 1 into 16. It's looking really bad. I cannot use Bulldoze here. Bulldoze is doing less damage. But I cannot use Bulldoze because this can trigger Switch AI. So we need to use Rock Thump. This Leech Life will never kill us. Get back to 30 HP. And that's also good news, by the way. Nice. Okay. That's also really good news, by the way, because we are always baiting with 30 HP. Even after the Oran Berry, we are always baiting Aqua Jet. And Aqua Jet, we can just switch to Golbat. That was the damage what we was actually needing here. Crit is okay if this happens here. We kill this with Wing Attack. And now, it should be Vibrava. And we get the level up, Vibrava in the house, and this is always the ground move. So, that's why Quagsire needs to be full life. I just want to, yeah, have that safe here that my Quagsire is fine. So we will use Rock Thump here on the hopefully incoming Scyther, because this is really likely to U-turn out. It can Dragon Breath. It happened already to a lot of people. It never happened to me, I think. But it can happen, we know that. The chance is really low, but it can happen. That's why, if this happens back to back, I have the Cherry Berry. Just in case. Yeah. That is the obvious thing. And with that, the fight is done, by the way. Basically. We will hit this with Rock Thump. And we always bait cut here. Wait, this is... Critical hit is obviously pretty cool, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. We go to Arbok on the cut. 4-time resisted. We don't fucking care. Always kill this. We are faster now. And the level up means with Muscle Band that even with 8 attack IVs, we always kill now Vibrava. Because we don't need the Vibrava anymore for the U-turn AI. So we just simply kill it with Dragon Claw. And now we have only Pinsir left. And we are never in danger right now here. Never ever. Okay? So we can use a move here. And the best move we can use here is Rock Thump. Because we can drop the speed down here. We was never in danger here. There's a speed drop. We don't want to switch into Feint Attack. That's why we will go to my Azu. This is always Feint Attack. That's fine. We just simply fake out. Let's see if Azu just wants to crit kill this. Holy shit, bro. Look at this fake out damage. We go to Golbat. This is Brick Break. We are never dead to Brick Break. Of course, 4-time resisted and good freaking night. Deathless, Bugsy, let's fucking go. Okay. I think the hardest part was, actually, like, not the hardest part, but I think if Donphan really hits the 1 into 16 crit roll there on the... I will not delay that. That is my goat. I will never delay that. This is just too good. I think there was a play in 1.1.4 where you was delaying for EQ. I don't even think I have done that because Donphan is just too strong for the early split. And we can remove Rock Thump for now because I want to take the Eye Shard. Yeah. And that's amazing. Deathless, first 2 splits, Deathless, and nearly riskless, by the way. Like, there was 1 risk in the Falkner fight. Yeah, and we was risking some small stuff, but that, like, really small stuff only. So, Whitney split, and yeah, thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next fight. It will be the rival fight.